Hello Virgos, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates, or you feel it will in the future, because obviously it hasn't happened yet, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Virgos this week? Queen of Pentacles firstly. Okay. Three of Swords. The Moon. Your card's coming out real quick. Yep. The King of Wands. Oh, okay. So, Queen of Pentacles coming out for you firstly is very beautiful energy of you kind of, I'm getting this strong feeling that you see your value. And to see your value, for me to get that come through means maybe you weren't seeing your value before now, but now you are. And with that, once you know your value, everyone else starts to see it too. So I really like this because a lot of you, again, Queen of Pentacles, by the way, man or woman doesn't matter, it's just the energy. But she is very much, she likes her own space, she likes her own time, bit of a homebody, doesn't need people around her to be happy, to feel content. She likes her things, she collects things, she makes a house a home as well, so she likes to decorate and everything just feels good once she's been near it and touched it and put her own spin on it in a way. So you could be redecorating, you could be putting your own touch on things. I'm getting a lot of you like refurbishing something, which is really specific, but yeah, there's this feeling of you being happy in your element on your own and seeing the value of that. Like, you don't need to be around others necessarily, you don't have to have others see you to be alive, to be existing, to be like enjoying life. You kind of know that, you're realizing that this week of like, I don't know, sometimes it can feel like if nobody sees you, are you even here? If that makes sense. Whereas you're kind of doing the opposite of like feeling more alive than ever because you're not being perceived and you're not worrying about how people are perceiving you. You're too busy enjoying your life, which is really cool. Then you have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords, there's some type of pain or heartbreak this week that you're going to be healing and you're going to be working on and you're going to be addressing. I'm going to clarify it in a minute to see specifically, but it's nothing to worry about. It's something that you're kind of, I feel like you know about it now because you're healing it, whereas others might ignore something. You're paying really a lot of attention to the little details, whether it be about your health, whether it be emotionally, whether it be something that's been bugging you. Even if it's the littlest thing, you're really blowing it up bigger, but in a good way. You're blowing it up bigger in order to kind of like cut it out, if that makes sense. If let's say it's you remembering past negative events, you're seeing them as much bigger in order to kind of like rehash and then dig them out and go, okay, I've cleared that up in my mind now. I've figured out why that was bothering me. Maybe you're going to write something down, let it out, journal, rant, vent to a friend. But it's like once you let it out of your body and you go, oh, it probably wasn't that big a deal, but I've said it now. It's like you're releasing some type of pain that was building up this week. And yeah, like I say, you are making it bigger than it was, but it's healing because of that. Because you're looking at it under a microscope in a way, you're able to cut it all out in one. I don't know what that means, but that's what's coming through. Then you have the Moon. The Moon, I love this card because it's very magical, like whimsical, very, very like, just to repeat myself, magical feeling. So there's a lot of mystery, there's a lot of strange things occurring and strange things happening that might not make a lot of sense. The Moon can also be deep hidden emotions, so you and your partner, or you and someone else, there could be a lot going on emotionally between you, or even just one of you feeling a lot you wouldn't know about. There could be a lot of feelings someone's harboring for you that you can't see, or vice versa, or both of you, like I said, because I'm just like, I feel as if you are in a relationship with someone, there's a lack of clear communication, and if there is communication, it's not about anything deeper. So all the deep feelings in your connection are hidden, which is creating this kind of weird energy of, honestly I was going to say cluelessness. There's kind of like a clueless feeling around your relationship. Like, what the hell, what's going on? What are we doing? Even if you're married, even if you knew what you were doing last week, there's kind of just this confusion for some reason around your relationship. Clarify. Oh, and you have the King of Wands. King of Wands is someone very confident on the outside. I see personally as a reader, he's not necessarily confident on the inside. He might be, but he or she is very much like bold and boisterous, almost very funny, very much the life of the party, very like loud sometimes, and like the entertainer. So this is somebody, if you know who I'm talking about from that description, there's some type of prominence around them this week in your life. That can be, maybe that's the person you're in a relationship with, there's someone else, but there's something, I don't know why I'm getting you've got a sidekick. You've got a sidekick this week. So, or a partner this week. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. Okay. So, you're definitely, I said about the Queen of Pentacles being you kind of really knowing your value this week. You really see your power. You really see your worth. And sometimes that can be frustrating because you're then aware of those who haven't, and those who don't, and those who are treating you less than what you deserve. With the Ten of Wands, there is a releasing and a letting go of any burdens, anything that you've been carrying. So a lot of you as well, on the more physical side of things, you're actually getting rid of things you don't need. In your home, in your house, you're like very much simplifying and realizing all the clutter around you is somehow causing a lot of clutter in your mind. And once there's less of the unnecessary things in your room, in your house, in your office, in your car, there's a cleaning up. And once you've like cleaned up the physical, your internal world somehow seems simpler and easier too. And it sounds silly and that sounds like woo-woo, but it really, there's some huge impact coming from you cleaning up. And it also could be you cleaning up your friends list, you cleaning up your circle, and you cleaning up, some of you it's like who you're following. It's like, I don't need to follow those people, those, I can let go of them. I can let go of them now. I'm going to clarify the Three of Swords. The Magician. That's a strange energy. Some of you are manifesting and you are, again, I said about magic and you've got the Magician come out, funny. But there's some type of, that Three of Swords that came out and I said you're blowing something up bigger than it is in order to let go of it and cut it out. And like venting in a way, there's a need to vent. There's also something here where you are manifesting. So be careful with your words. Be careful with what you're saying. Be careful with, if you are writing in a journal, make sure you kind of release it fully afterwards and then realize like your inner dialogue is no longer serving you if you're gonna repeat. It's like a certain phrase that you're telling yourself about past events. So whether that be love, if this is love, if you're single and you're like, everybody disappoints me, or everybody is out to get me, or everybody wants something from me because of past events that have happened, past disappointments, past relationships. There's some type of inner dialogue, or everyone just wants something from me. That one keeps coming through. Everyone wants something from me. There's something that you keep repeating in your mind. There's some inner dialogue and it's causing you pain, and it's because of what's happened in the past. Like I said, write it down, let it go, vent it out to somebody you trust, and then change it with that Magician. Because tarot is advice, and there's something here where if you change that to, people surprise me. People are surprising me. There's good people. I'm meeting good people. There's more than meets the eye, and there's just something here where you could change it. And change it to the present tense as well, even if it's not happening. Like I said, if you're single, there's something where just figure out the phrase of where you want to be and start saying it to yourself, like affirmations, because I just feel as if there's some type of negative phrase that it's not your fault at all, because it's happened to you. There's something that's happened, or you're feeling a certain way about something that's happened, and you're completely like, fair enough. But in order to manifest new and to change that energy, there's like the cards telling you, affirm it first, ask it first, speak it into reality first. A lot of you, it's like you're going to start saying to yourself, I've met someone, they're different, they surprised me. I've met someone, they're different, and they've surprised me, and they're good. And it's going to be really simple, and it's going to be really healing for you, and you're going to then obviously meet them very soon. So that could be happening this week. But that's like a very big shift from people keep disappointing me. It's like the opposite of not this one. But yeah, it's present tense. There's something where you need to make sure you're speaking to yourself in present tense, even if nothing's happening to affirm that, even if everybody around you is disappointing you. There's something where change that. I've spoke about that for about 10 minutes, I feel. I'm sorry. I'm going to clarify the moon. Judgment and the King of Pentacles. Funny, because you start with the Queen of Pentacles of you knowing your worth, and then I spoke about you kind of bringing in someone potentially through affirmation, and the King of Pentacles came out, which is the partner, the divine counterpart for the Queen of Pentacles. Your perfect match in a way. Man or woman doesn't matter, but these two go together. These two are puzzle pieces that fit. So Judgment with the moon. The moon as well is things unseen, secrets sometimes being kept, mystery. So there's some type of calling. There's some type of calling, because those wolves are howling at the moon and he's blowing his trumpet. So there's some type of calling or guidance that you're going to get, and it could be a calling to go somewhere. Could be calling to ring someone, right? Calling, get it? Calling. But there's some type of pull that is yours to follow. There's going to be something that you feel a random urge to do. Could be, oh, I want to randomly go to a supermarket in the middle of the night and get ingredients to bake a cake, right? There's something that you're just going to randomly feel the urge to do. After affirming something, if you've been affirming and speaking into existence a soulmate or anything, a job, anything, you're manifesting something into your life, and then you have a random urge to do something, a random urge to go somewhere different at a weird time, or call someone, or speak to someone, or meet up with an old friend. Just go with the flow, go with that random urge, go with that calling. Especially with the moon, it might not make sense. You might only see half of the picture. You're not really going to understand why you feel like doing that. You're not really going to understand what's going on, but you know There's a reason for that random idea, okay? It's not popped in your head for no reason. Go with the flow, follow the calling, follow the random urge. Might even just be saying something really strange to someone and it leads somewhere amazing. Clarify the King of Wands for Virgo. Temperance. Oh, okay, some of you are kind of, I like it, I approve. I said that this King of Wands, this could be someone like a partner in crime. No, I didn't. I said you had someone, I don't know what I said, it was 5 minutes ago. It was a while ago, okay? But I said something about having a partner of some type. With the Temperance card here, it's very balanced energy. So if you do have maybe maybe you're collaborating this week at work, you're showing there's some type of like outside contributor or somebody helping you or somebody giving you advice or somebody, I don't know, there's something around that. There's some type of balance coming in and understanding and a calmness from somebody else's confidence. Somebody else has a lot of confidence, whether or not it's fake, whether or not, because I said sometimes the King of Wands can be very like boisterous and very confident and loud. It doesn't necessarily mean they feel that way on the inside, but I'm feeling like you're gonna feel that way. Somebody's gonna bring their confidence, their self-assuredness around your energy, around your project, around your work, around something you're doing. Their confidence is gonna rub off a lot, and then you're gonna feel a lot more confident and assured, self-assured, or you're gonna feel a lot more solid in something you're working on, something you're doing, something you're looking forward to. You're going to feel a lot more calm if you've been worried about it, if you've been nervous about it. Somebody else kind of giving it their tick of approval is going to bring you a lot of confidence. And it shouldn't really matter. It shouldn't matter if someone approves of something or not. It shouldn't matter somebody else's perspective. But the cards are saying that this is someone that is going to bring you a level of security in, like, they see the vision in a way. If you're working towards something where nobody's really understanding it or it's really hard to explain, someone else is going to go, they're going to get it. They're going to get the vision, they're going to get what you're trying to do, and it's going to bring you like a new wave of confidence and balance out your energy if you've been unsure of something around your career, something around your work. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Told Tarot Tuesdays.